Hey, so I just want to talk briefly about why animation breaks are awesome and why you should get the hate out your heart. Now, I've just seen a lot of comments lately that I think betray a misunderstanding of how things work in this game and in video games probably. So here's the thing, if you ever jumped with the heal kit in this fashion, then you forfeit your right to ever turn around and talk about casting. This is something the majority of players on PvE servers do. And what is that if not an animation break? Oh wait. Also, have you ever jumped to boost your sprint speed while running? You're using another unintended game mechanic. So it's not like players have this unshakable moral righteousness against anything unintended. They will absolutely take advantage of it given the chance, given it's easy enough for them to do. And I think it's very important to understand that the only difference between canceling a heal kit and anything that I do is that it's a harder input that you can't do, okay? But you can if you want to. There's a guide out there. Tiny Dex has a guide on YouTube that I think is actually pretty good at explaining the fundamentals. So instead of being mad, I would recommend you just go learn. It's really fun. It adds an extra dimension of skill to a game that is fairly one-dimensional combat. And when mastered, it is objectively the best, most skillful, and most advantageous way to play the game. Think wave dashing in Smash Melee. Like, no serious Smash Melee player would play that game without being able to wave dash. That's a unintended animation break. And Melee is one of the most beloved and successful fighting games of all time, primarily because of how wave dashing enabled a higher skill ceiling. So this is comparable, it just enables a way higher level of skill. There's not just casting, but there's missile breaks and stuff on Melee too. So yeah, I see a lot of comments that are like, bro, you're cheating the game. And I think what that tells me is you probably haven't played a lot of other like video games that people actually play at a high level, because in any game, players will use what's available to them. That's just how it works. If it's in the game, players are gonna use it, and you would be a fool, you'd be wasting your energy to complain. You know, either adapt or just accept it. It is what it is. So in my youth, I was a basketball player, and we had this kind of like redneck lady that was one of my teammates' moms that would be up in the bleachers, and anytime something wasn't going our team's way, I would hear, they're cheating. And I would look up and be like, how are they possibly cheating? They're just outplaying us. And so that's what I'm reminded of every time I see one of these comments. They're cheating. And so a common objection I see is that, oh, well, you couldn't do this in retail. And I don't know why that matters, because this isn't retail, it's a different game. But according to Kuhn and according to a couple other sources that I've talked to, you actually could. And jumping with cast was absolutely possible in retail, if you ask them. And these are guys who played through the end of retail and would know. But it's irrelevant either way. I mean, I hope I shouldn't have to explain to you that this is not retail, and so making any comparison would be dumb and irrelevant. This is the game that exists, so you can get with the times, or you can be like my redneck teammate's mom up in the bleachers. I saw on the news media they were animation breaking, brother, and I don't like it. He's doing something I can't do. Like, chill, I promise it's gonna be okay. And if you wanna learn, I'll leave this link in the description. And I recommend trying it. It's fun. It opens the game up to a whole new world of skill, gives you something to learn and work toward. But that's it. I just want to make the video because I see people complaining about animation breaks when it's something that people already do in some form or fashion, right? Like the heal kit. Try to clear up the notion that anything else is somehow different, and yeah, I think it adds an awesome dimension of skill to the game. Anyway guys, that's it for me. I'm gonna be traveling a bit in 2025. There's some content I want to get out first, but until next time, have an awesome rest of your day, and I will catch you on the next video.